So Nova Prime rework has arrived, as well as the beautiful new skin, which I see everyone is trending with in the black and silver. I chose to go with the black, silver, blue, as that I really like the black, silver, blue of my warframes, as well as with gold. But enough of that, let's get straight into the rework. So what a passive does now is that enemies killed while slowed down have a 15% chance to drop health orbs. Enemies killed while sped have a 15% chance to drop energy orbs. Her first ability, Null Star, which this basically creates stars around Nova, which will protect her. And per particle, you get a 5% damage reduction. This is at 100% ability strength. Basically, all your stats are normal in this case. You don't have any mods on. Yeah, it does also does blast damage. I'm seeing there now, which is like 300%, and the range is 10 meters. The drain is 25 energy, and the base number of antimatter particles you spawn with is 12. Sorry, not spawn with, that you can proc. Now, antimatter drop, this is used for nuking, but the build will not be focused around this. Maybe at a later stage, but for now, this is going to be focused on having complete control over the map in terms of controlling how much dominion you have over the map. Now, Wormhole is an ability that really, shall I say, doesn't catch much people's attention, but it does now with the new Nutro glitch, which I believe is now going viral with Nova, as it's really a good one. But the number of uses of the portals is 4, and the number of portals that you can place down is 4 as well. And the range of the portal will take you 50 meters in distance. The drain is 75 energy. Yeah. Molecular Prime. The drain is 100. Now, the radius of this is 35. Enemy slowed or speed will be 50. And I'm taking that this is going to be slowed enemies at 50%. Damage vulnerability is now 200%. This is, I believe, new. So enemies hit by this will become vulnerable to damage by 200%, which is also good. I believe this is not scale with your ability strength. It stays the same. Explosion damage will be 800 blast, and the explosion radius is 10 meters. Now, the duration, keep this in mind, is how long when you proc this, like the bubble going outwards of the molecular prime will be, and that's 6 seconds. The effect duration, which is what takes place on the enemy, as you see right there in the demonstration, will be 30 seconds. So keep that in mind. But that being said, alright, so this is going to be gameplay, and I thought about doing this in a survival. Now, Nova is a type of warframe where you can use her anyway. She doesn't fall short, and she has complete control over the map. I chose to use slow here, but keep in mind with the recent rework, you can now hold your molecular prime ability, and this will speed up enemies. So really, you have everything covered here. You have your duration for your range of your molecular prime. You have your duration for your null stars. You have your efficiency at a 90%, which is pretty decent. You have your range, which is not the greatest, but we're mainly focusing on duration and strength here, as this is what's going to be Nova's main prime focuses for this build. Now, for your Archon shards, I did run these that I'm showing you on screen right now. There is an Archon Azure shard there with 150 armor, another one with 150 armor, and there's another one there with 225. Now, you only need 2 Archon shards. In fact, if you want to, you can only put 1 because the Arcane Guardian is going to have you covered. You can also swap in things like Adaption to keep yourself from status effects, but you can see with my case, it wasn't really needed as my Helios was covering me all the time with my shields. Now, for that yellow Archon shard, we do have effectiveness on energy orbs, and this is just to stack up with that Arcane Energize. But like I said, you can run whatever you want as long as you keep your Nova's armor up, as well as her null stars. You will be fine. Now, for my Exalted Prime, as you can see right here, before we head to the Nova Prime build, you can see that I was running a corrosive build here. This was going to help with the armor stripping, as well as it's going to help with the damage vulnerability and getting that base damage in as well. You can see I'm running 102% critical challenge. Critical multiplier is 6.6. Status is 43, and there is impact there as well as corrosive. Now, we are in Stormbringer, critical delay, galvanized aptitude, serration, prime rifle munition,
vital sense, magnet force, as well as galvanized chamber, and that's going to help out with multi-shot. You can use primary deadhead or you can use primary merciless. In this video I was using primary merciless. As you can see, it still worked well, but if you can't, go for primary deadhead as well. Those prime, as you can see on screen right here. I do have targeting receptor. I do have guardian on, which is going to help out boost owner shields by 100% when it runs out. Enhanced vitality, synth fiber, vacuum, medi ray, calculated redirection, metal fiber, and accelerated defection, as well as shield charger. The guardian and the shield charger is going to help out a lot here. The Nova Prime build. Now, keep in mind, here's the build on screen right now. You can use whatever you want if this does not suit you. However, I have made this build friendly, farmable as possible. You can see an Arcane Energize R1 will cost you around about 180 platinum, or you can use an R0, it doesn't really matter. As well as, if you want, you can swap out blind range, but it is going to affect your molecular prime. Keep in mind, I was using slow here most of the time, but due to the recent changes in rework, if you hold down on your molecular prime, you will cost speed to speed up enemies. Now, we are running prime continuity, prime throw, molecular fission to give us our null stars back each time an enemy is primed. We are running streamline, transcendent fortitude, fast deflection, that's going to help out with our shields as well as our helios backing us up with that, narrow minded, and rifle amp and preparation. Now the preparation is going to spawn us in with a maximum of 555.5 energy, and you can use this if you want to. However, if you don't, then you will need to deploy a dispensary. But I suggest, strongly suggest, if you're going for a blind rage build and you have arcane energize, preparation is, you're going to fall in love with it. If you don't want to, like I said, it's your build. The minute you find this video, you can swap it out for whatever you want to. The build is mainly going to be focused around duration, strength, efficiency a little bit, as duration and strength are going to be our key goals here, because we remember we want full control over the map. We want full control over any enemies. We want to have the ability to speed them up, slow them down at the press of a button, and that's what we have right here. Well, at a press of a button and a hold of a button is what I should say. You are running dispensary, and you are going to be, you can use it from time to time, or if you don't want to, you can replace it with something else. In my opinion is that you, if you want to, you can replace it for something like raw. You can replace it for something like the new Omamori charms that Kome has will also work very nicely as well. And yeah, overall, you can't go wrong with this. You have your speed to speed up enemies for energy. You have your slow for health. If you want to be a real G, you can take out streamline if you want to, and you can just add a equilibrium there, and you should be good to go. And yeah, that was the entire explanation of the build. If I missed anything or you have any other suggestions, sorry, you can put them in the comments down below. But that being said, go out and have fun. Nova is a exceptionally fun warframe, especially with her new rework. And also, if you want, you can also add adaptation. I forgot to mention that, to give you more status effect, immunity and stuff like that. But Nova is a fun frame.
A beautiful Warframe. She is a exceptional one. She is very opportunist in what she does. She can slow the map down. She can speed it up. She has complete dominion, complete domination. She can control everything and gives you the freedom that you deserve and that you want whenever you're playing. Now, yeah, that's the entire Nova Prime video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some insights on how Nova works. And yeah, I really wanted to make this build as quickly as possible because of the last video that I posted. In my opinion, if I'm speaking honestly, wasn't really a great explanation on Nova. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoy your day, night, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, bye bye. I'll see you in the next one.